Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. New York attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Julio Rios is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Ready now is Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off today. He's set and the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bet's coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now to bat, Jeff McNeil. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he misses 2-1. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count still full, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit. Lindor rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. McNeil leads off first with one away. Two and one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. J.D. Davis will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball four.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next to dig in, J.D. Davis, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Drilled to first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Taiwan Walker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, the results always haven't been good with Taiwan Walker, and I have a slogan with Taiwan Walker. I'm going to give up on Taiwan Walker when he gives up on himself. A big, strong guy, still has a good arm, good enough fastball with some velo. His off-speed pitches are good enough. It's about confidence, and if Taiwan Walker can find it, he'll take it to that next level.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Walker comes set. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Avisael Garcia.
Right fielder, Avisael Garcia.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the catcher, number 33, James Mccann.
Digging in will be James Mccann. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And that's in there, 2-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Taiwan Walker.
Taiwan Walker.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get me over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Edwin Rios is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to hit is Edwin Rios. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, heart of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Count is 1-2 now. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Again, a 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2, here it is.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Julio Rios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Smith at second. Rios at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch on its way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball in.
One-zero count. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. No one on with 1 down. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Popped him up. Fletcher is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get there as it falls in. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. At the plate now is Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off here against Taiwan Walker.
Mookie Betts.
Now here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. The second
Boy,
baseman.
he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 home. In the air now, out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman, number 6.
Next to hit is Anthony Rendon. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Pitch on the way. guess he'll take a look at ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody.
So here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, J.D. Davis. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. So next to bat will be Kyle Lewis. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next up is Avisael Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fletcher moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is James Mccann. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the stretch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1, and he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Again, another foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Taiwan Walker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes set, the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here now is Will Smith. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He collected a base hit his first time up. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Buxton is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lewis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Tony Gonsolin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 25. Byron.
First pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buxton hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2-0 now. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count now. In there, 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gavin Lux. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Lewis comes on now, and he has it 1 down. A.J. Pollock steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Walker peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 10 home runs and 38 runs batted in. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's his back. Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Corey Knebel takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Muncy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Lays off. 2-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. So now to the plate, David Fletcher, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play.
David
Here it comes.
Fletcher.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the 1st strike. comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He hit a sac fly earlier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Walker comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. 2-0, 1 strike.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chasen Shreve enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box now, Will Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Edwin Rios, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is called a strike down and in.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Max Muncy waits on deck. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Fastball well outside. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. So here is Avisael Garcia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Next up, James Mccann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Chasen Shreve. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Johan Camargo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, grounded out in his last at-bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Striding in is Johan Camargo. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 3.
Johan Camargo.
First pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping up is Anthony Rendon. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
In there, 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for the Mets.
And now here is Pete Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
To first. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Up next, J.D. Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Next to hit, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering. The 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Rios.
Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets strand one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And now a pitch on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And that one yanked just foul. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Popped him up. Davis over to his right. 1 out. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Edwin Rios will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Edwin Rios. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
count.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Tyler Duffy takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ronnie Mauricio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 94, Ronnie Mauricio.
Max Muncy will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they jump ahead by 3.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Johnny Parsons will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the first pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Johan Camargo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 5-2 LA. Ronnie Mauricio will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisael Garcia.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And this will be fouled away. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So now to the plate, James Mccann, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
down the first baseline. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Great stuff to close out that game, and he better hang on to that baseball because it's a special one. That's career save number 200. Definitely a nice milestone.
5-2 the final today. The Dodgers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Brad Boxberger claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.